Hey friends, this is Ayesha at Youngspapercreations. Hope you're gonna have yourself an amazing day today. I am here and it has been a minute since I've been on, and life is just taking on its own, legs. No complaints, just a little busy. Now, I am working on another one of my handmade journals. You all know that I make and sell handmade journals all around the world. Actually, I've had journals go all the way to Australia. I think that's the farthest I've had it go. And so I reside in Toronto, Ontario. So if you're closer to me in Canada and you're interested in one of my journals, it wouldn't be difficult for you to get your hands on one of them. Now, this session, I wanted to share with you one of the tricks that I have. My journals are made from vintage and fairly vintage papers, books, wallpaper samples, and I try to use what's on my desk because I don't buy digital papers and such, at least not as yet. So all of my papers are loved and gently used, and I decorate them and just make them beautiful from my own gathered ideas and creations. One of the tricks I wanted to show you today that I use is that, for example, I don't like throwing away paper. If I don't use it, I share it. So one of the things that I have come to realize is that, for example, this page, it's like a golden, dirty, like a dusty, I don't know, brown. And I've chosen to use that golden, dirty gold and brown throughout this particular journal. And it's been a little challenging. I'm now finishing it up. All I have to do is to fill in the pockets. But it was a little bit challenging putting in the pockets and just finding the right colors for them. Again, because I love to use what's on my desk, so I don't go cutting all over the place papers. I try to use what's on my desk, and when I can no longer go, then I get creative, and then I cut if I have to from another set of paper. So this one is quite beautiful. I think I might leave it and add something to it just to hang over the page. But this one, I wanted to cover it, and I could not find. Oh, my batteries went out. There. Sorry about that. My batteries went out. My battery is low, so my camera went out. So I hope you guys can see for the next little while. So one of the tricks I've taken to using is to cover my journals with a just a regular paper that I would use for my journal pages, the typing paper. I just cut that down to my page size. So you can cut that down to whatever your page sizing would be, and I could stitch across the top, but what I do at times is to put in two brads. So I want to go from corner to corner, and then just a simple little brads. Okay, so I'm gonna take, oop, I just sprinkled a bunch on my desk. So I'm just gonna put in, so these are the brads, right? They're just these little, you've seen them probably. Oop, that one went away. Okay, so I have to put in another set. Okay, You don't want to lose the holes for your brads, or you'll be fiddling around to find it like I'm doing right now. So they've just got 2 legs, and then you open them, and so that one is down. I'm sorry that it's dark. My charging is low, and I just plugged it in to charge. Okay, so I want to open this up. So there you will have it, the back. And then I just glue it onto the sheet like so. So I'm gonna finish that off. Oh, not having the light is so not good, right? So unprofessional. Sorry. Life takes its own directions. I should have plugged it in before, but I thought I had enough. Okay. So now that I've placed some glue on top of that, I'm using the 3-in-1 glue, and I'm just gonna put that where I want it on my page. And so instead of worrying about, what's the right color to get for a pocket or something like that, I just take a few sheets of my cut-off paper from my journals already, which can add up after a while. So this is a great way to use this up. And so voila, I have for my customer some extra writing spots, and all is well with the world. So this is one way that you can utilize your backgrounds that you find difficult to use, or you might not have the right color on hand right away, and you just want to do something that will unify what you're working with. This is one of the simple ways that I've come across. Alright, so again, this is Young's Paper Creation, just a short tutorial on how you can decorate these brown pages. You see here I placed a envelope, but you don't want to use envelopes for every page, so I didn't want to create. See, I used it twice here actually, but I used different envelopes. I decorated the envelopes differently. Here I had the ribbon and an envelope that's decorated here, and on this side this is decorated on the flap without the ribbon. And so when I came to this page, I didn't want to do any of that again, so this was the next option. The one thing that I love about creating with paper and junk journaling, as someone is quoted, we don't, junk journalers and paper crafters, we do not lie, we embellish. So thank you guys. I am currently working on this journal. I still have to finish off the cover and add the papers, the additional papers inside of my pockets. Alright, have yourselves an amazing day. This is Ayesha at Young's Paper Creation, and again, I apologize for not having the light on. Thank you so much if you stayed all the way to this end. Blessings.